Katy,
Feel free to give me a buzz. 800-336.
you just graduated. You haven't even graduated yet. You're graduating in May, and you, from what I've heard, you've done so much already. Like, you didn't even finish school yet.
No.
You did more while you were in school than I did, I think, my first 5 years out.
Well, anyone knows hands-on learning is obviously the best way to do it, and I've been fortunate, whether it's in my dad's office or in Dr. Perlman and Dr. Coyden's office, to really get hands-on treatment more than just practical didactic work. So I get to go to the operating room with Dr. Perlman to do special needs cases in Lynn, and I come into their office quite frequently just to volunteer in there and work with them. We started, BU has a APEX program, which is Applied Experience Program. They have it in your first and third year of dental school, and in my first year I went to Dr. Wise's office, and he kind of let me branch out and go to a couple different offices, and one of them was Dr. Perlman and Dr. Coyden, and it was kind of just one of those love at first sight type things. So I went in there and I loved working with the kids and the special needs adults and children. So. BU has a elective externship, basically. You can choose to go only in your senior year, and back in September I went for 3 weeks to Guatemala. It was a mountain town, very rural, 10 hours outside Guatemala City. So.
Special Olympics, working with us.
Yeah, Dr. Perlman offered that I could go out to the national games out in Nebraska 2 summers ago, so I went out to the national games out there, and they had thousands of athletes from all over the country come in, the top Special Olympic athletes in their state, and they actually did a whole airlift. They took every child from their hometown and they flew them in on private jets into Nebraska, and they had the whole national games there.
Wow.
Yeah.
What languages can you speak?
Well, actually, I spent about 12 to 14 years in school learning French, Jeffrey. Then I had 4 years of Latin. Then I went on to learn Italian because of my travels. And my daughter Katy speaks Spanish. So
You speak Spanish?
Yeah. So basically, we have a pretty good
You got it covered.
We got a global
we have
aspect.
romance languages covered pretty well, you know. So and